Here's a quick review of our itinerary on our tour to Secular Israel. Again, we're leaving December 10th, returning December 21st in 2023. We'll be there over Hanukkah, of course. And the tour, I just want to give you a quick sense of the flow, not to look at every detail. All these details of the itinerary are listed on our travel website, on the flyer for the program, and you can also get a PDF of this full itinerary from our registration website. So we arrive on Monday, the 11th, and we'll be going up to Jerusalem. In fact, it literally is going up to Jerusalem, as you'll see when you get there, because we go up into the mountains, and we'll have a chance to light Hanukkah candles in Jerusalem, which you may have never done before. We start with the history of Jerusalem by looking at the old city and its walled structures. Some of the holiest sites in Judaism and in Christianity are part of that. But we'll also look at the realities of Jerusalem today by seeing some of the neighborhoods on the east side of Jerusalem beyond the 67 borders. And we will have a special treat in the afternoon, visiting the Israel Museum, which is a collection of world culture in Israel, but also particular collections of Judaica that you've never seen before. We'll have a chance to talk with people working in interfaith activism and youth dialogue programs, and again, lighting Hanukkah candles. The next day, we'll do a day trip out from Jerusalem to Qumran, which is the Dead Sea Scrolls community. We're not actually stopping there. We'll drive by, but we will go up to Masada and have a chance to go in the Dead Sea and visit the kibbutz of Ein Gedi, where we'll have dinner. The next day, we'll have a chance to look at the history of Jewish loss, but also some of the celebrations of Jewish life. We'll see Yad Vashem, Israel's Holocaust Memorial, and Mount Herzl, the military cemetery there. And then in the afternoon, those who want to have free time may do so. Those who want to attend the anniversary conference of Tumorah to celebrate their rabbinic ordination process, the beginning of it, are free then. And we will certainly have a Hanukkah gathering that evening with our Tumorah friends. The next day, on Friday, we attend their ordination conference in the morning, which will have simultaneous English translation for any Hebrew. And then we'll be staying in Jerusalem during Shabbat to have a chance to see what it sounds like and feels like to be in that space where things do stop when the traditional Jewish law decreed it. That morning of Saturday morning, we do things on Shabbat as a secular Israel trip. We're going to be traveling to Caesarea, which is a former Roman capital, beautiful ruins there that have been uncovered. And then we'll go into Haifa, where we'll have a chance to visit an Arab Jewish cultural center and the Wadi Disnas Arab Market, which is a beautiful little gem, and we'll be in Haifa for the night there. The next day, we have a day trip out from Haifa in the north of Israel to visit Zipori, which was a very important city almost 2,000 years ago, including a beautifully preserved synagogue. And we'll also look at the first kibbutz, so defining Jewish community in different ways outside of that heartland of Jerusalem. And we'll have a chance in the afternoon to visit kibbutz Beit HaShita with a beautiful archive of secular Jewish ceremonies created by the kibbutz movement over the last 100 years. The next day, we will be checking out of our hotel in Haifa and going into the West Bank. We'll have a chance to visit a new Palestinian city called Rawabi. We'll also stop in a West Bank settlement and have a chance to meet with a resident there and talk with them, and then go on to Ramallah to have a chance to see that city, capital of the Palestinian Authority, and hoped for by the Palestinians, future of a Palestinian state. We wind up in Tel Aviv, which is Israel's megalopolis. It's the biggest city in Israel and the biggest Jewish city in the world. We'll have a chance to learn some of the culture that's being celebrated and created there, have a chance to tour some of Tel Aviv's history, including the Independence Trail, Dizengoff Street, the White City of Bauhaus architecture, and have a chance also to experience Old Jaffa, which is the original Arab city where Tel Aviv developed to the north. And then finally, our last day on the 11th, we'll have a chance to learn about the LGBTQ experience in Tel Aviv, where it is a major center for that population. And we'll have a chance to visit the Museum of the Jewish People, formerly the Diaspora Museum, to learn about how Israel presents the story of the world Jewish people as we are preparing to go back into the broader Jewish world. And we fly out on the 20th and arrive on the 21st back in the United States or wherever your destination may be. So that's a quick sweep through the itinerary. Again, the details are all listed on the website and on that flyer. So on we go.